talk about your MRI results, and as you know, you kind of got back that you have mild degenerative disc disease, and I kind of wanted to talk about how your brain is kind of perceiving that pain and what's going on with that. One of the reasons why I think you're in so much pain is that your body is, so for normal pain, like you have these receptors in your body that kind of sense pain, and when it's like something painful happens, like say you step on a nail, like your brain, that signal goes up into your brain and your brain senses pain. Well, sometimes those receptors, they sense like a little pain, like say somebody was to pinch you, and then your brain perceives that it's like you stepped on that nail, like it's a ouchy nail and it really hurts. And then there's sometimes even when, like in your case, like a light touch or something like that, like non-painful kind of sensory goes up into your brain and it gets perceived as pain. And I think that's what's kind of going on here, is that you have just kind of, your brain is perceiving stuff that isn't that painful, but there's not, I believe that your pain is totally real. It's just like a car alarm. So a car alarm, for a normal car alarm, is to kind of block intruders, like to know when intruders or in your nervous system, example of like pain, like if pain was to come in. Well, right now your car alarm, anytime, like for example my brother's car alarm, anytime the wind would blow or even somebody would walk past, or if it was just like sitting there at night, it would go off like in the middle of the night. And I think your nervous system is just kind of going off and it's really heightened and it's just kind of annoying. So the last thing I want to mention is how things in your life can kind of contribute to making your pain even worse. And as an example is like stress in your life, like financial situations, and kind of, I think you living with your grandma and those kind of stressors and kind of worrying about her definitely can contribute to why your pain has been so high, and you haven't, and it kind of amplifies when you are stressed out and when you're thinking about all of these stressors. And I think we can kind of find good ways to kind of manage that stress. If you haven't already, I can definitely refer you to some other people if you need me to kind of find ways to manage that stress if you think that's necessary.
I'll let you know. I think I'm okay for now.
Okay, sounds good.